Rockets closed out the Blazers last night, and afterwards, Ron Artest and Yao Ming actually had some light moments in the post-game press conference. Here's a look.
I've been in the stands before. And I just want.
But this time at home court.
It was home court.
This time at home court.
It was home court. It was home court. I wanted to soak it in. I had to sit down, and nobody was. Actually, this guy offered me some beer. When he did that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this. He's not throwing it at me. He's actually at. I was gonna take a sip, but there's too many cameras.
And I should set it up for you a little bit better there. Basically, it was a moment where Artest was in the stands last night
to celebrate
what happened with their team and getting the win. And so at that point, they're joking about, obviously, a not-so-great moment for Ron Artest being in the stands in Detroit. Are they a better team? You know, they've got Artest, and you wouldn't think that maybe at this point they'd be at a second-round playoff series without Tracy McGrady, but they are. Are they better off without having T-Mac there?
Isn't that obvious? I mean, I say absolutely. And by the way, I had no problem with Artest making a little joke about what happened 4.5 years ago at the Palace because I thought it worked. I thought it came off well. It cracked up Yao, and I felt a real warmth between those two guys. But Ron Artest has given the Houston Rockets, for I guess the first time since Akeem was there, a toughness and a fearlessness that T-Mac was never able to give them. Because with T-Mac, they got bumped out of the playoffs in the first round 3 of the last 4 years, and that was because the Rockets constantly looked to him, Jalen, to make all the big shots, these shots, and he constantly, routinely came up small for them.
I can't compare Ron Artest and Tracy McGrady because they were actually on the scene at the same time. So it's not one replacing the other. The question is, are they better without Tracy McGrady? They're playing better, they're performing better, and they had a tailor-made opponent for them in the Portland Trail Blazers that helped them get out of the first round.
I'll buy that.
Are they a better team without a superstar like Tracy McGrady? No, they're not a better team. But they are playing better. They have more chemistry.
They do.
You have to give this team credit for keeping itself together. And Rick Adelman, I give a lot of credit to because he has a lot of players that you don't know as household names actually performing. The Kyle Landrys, etc. Aaron Brooks came in as a young guard performing well. But better without McGrady, next series is when you need McGrady. When you have a superstar on the other side like Kobe Bryant, that's why they were 0-4 against the Lakers this year, because they don't really have a perimeter closer.
Don't tell me you're friends with Tracy McGrady.
I'm friends with everybody in the NBA.
Who wouldn't be friends with Jalen here? That does it for Second Down. Coming up in Third Down, the thrilling Celtics Bulls series comes down to a 7th game tomorrow at the Garden. Who's going to move on? We'll talk about that. Also coming up here on ESPN First Take.